going to be doing a tutorial on this look, which is kind of like mermaid, summer inspired, I don't know. I just really felt like playing with a pop of color on my eyes, and I thought instead of doing it on the eyelid, let's do it in the inner waterline. So I just really wanted to bring a pop of color to this look, and then I just went for that aquamarine kind of color, and then I was like, mermaid, and then I was like, I need some glossy lips as well. I love this look so very much. I think it's very glowy and shiny and very mermaid-ish, if you ask me at least. So hopefully you're gonna enjoy this little tutorial. I'm gonna show you everything, how I've done it all and created this look. So if you're interested in this makeup tutorial and how I've created it, keep watching. So obviously this face needs some makeup. So firstly we're gonna start out with priming the face with my Vitamin Rich Face Base from Bobbi Brown. It's my favorite, you know. And I'm just using it on my entire face, just rubbing it in and also my neck area because I love it very much. And it's nice and tacky. Ready for a new start. And then I'm gonna be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and mixing it with the Makeup Forever Face and Body. Those two together, they're just magic if you ask me. And then I'm just blending them in with my beauty blender. Then I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC35. And yeah, I'm using pretty much actually because I just want to conceal every little redness or spot or whatever I've got of nastiness on my face. And once again, I'm using the beauty blender just to really blend it in around my nose and on those small minor imperfections, which there are a couple of right now because it's that time of the month. No need to say more, Camilla. Moving on. So thereafter, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to be using that under my eyes just to conceal any red or dark circles under my eyes. I always feel like that is one of my biggest struggles with my eye area. Sleep is not really in my everyday routine, and oh my god, what is that black thing in my eye? That is gross. But then I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Pink Pot in the color Soft Ochre, and I'm just using that as an eye base for my eyeshadows that I'm going to apply in a moment. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just blending it onto my entire eyelid all the way up to my brow. And then I'm going to be using the Benefit BROWVO Conditioning Primer on my eyebrows, just to prime my eyebrows. I really have fallen in love with this product. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Brow Kit in the color Light on top, and yeah, I'm just filling in my brows actually, just going with the flow, going with the shape. And as you know, I am in love with dark brows. Make sure that all of the edges are a bit more precise and it looks a bit more nice and neat. I'm just using some concealer around my eyebrows. As you can see, just makes them look a bit more perfect, and I like that look. Then I'm using the Anastasia Maya Mia palette, which is, I believe, a limited edition. However, many of the colors in the palette were actually staples. And the first color that I use is Caramel, and I'm just using that one in the crease just to warm up my crease. It's a very nice crease color if you ask me, and it's just so nice and blendable. It's a matte color as well. And then afterwards I am going to be using Sienna, which is one of my absolute favorite colors from Anastasia. If you're talking about her eyeshadows, it is such a beautiful red, kind of burgundy red color. And I'm using Sienna in my crease just to give it some more depth. And then I'm using Warm Taupe just to blend those two colors together so it's not as red but not as brown either. This is a really nice kind of transition color. And then I'm using the color called Vanilla, and this is also a matte color, and I'm using it under my brows just to define them a tiny bit more and make them look even more sharp and precise. And then I am going to be using the color called Glisten, which is such a beautiful glistening, shiny, shimmery, splendid champagne-y color. I think it is so beautiful. And I actually just use my fingertips to apply it and then also brush in the inner corners because I can't get all the way in there. And this color is just so beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to be using the color Deep Brown, and then I'm doing some sort of a cut crease with that one, and I'm also going to be doing a kind of wing liner with it as well. And I'm also smoking it out so it's not too harsh because I don't want a cut crease to be too harsh. And here you can see I'm doing the liner as well and softening that one as well so it's not too harsh because I want this look, as I said, to be kind of mermaid sea-ish, if you get what I mean. Once again, it's so difficult to explain, but just watch and learn. I'm using this beautiful Makeup Forever AQUA XL Eye Pencil, and it's said to be a pastel green. However, to me it's more turquoisey. You'll be the judge of that, but to me it's more turquoisey. And I'm using fairly much of that one in my waterline, and then I'm also using it on my eyelashes. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm actually drawing it onto my eyelashes so they look blue as well. I think that is such a nice effect. And then I'm using the color called AQUA from the Anastasia My Mia palette just on top of the eye pencil. And to make sure the glisten still is there, I'm just applying a tiny bit more of that color on my eyelids just to make sure that it really glistens up and looks perfect. And afterwards I'm going to be using some mascara, and this is a new mascara from Makeup Forever that I haven't tried before, Excessive Lash Mascara, and I just really like the effect of it on my lashes. So an A-OK mascara, I can highly recommend it, at least for my like kind of first impression and my first time using it. Really nice. And that's actually the eyes almost done, so now I'm using some concealer under my eyes just to make sure that no fallout is going to show up, anything like that. And once again, that will also help me to sharpen up the liner that I did with the eyeshadow. So I'm just using the concealer as close to the liner that I did as possible without, you know, like removing it. And I'm using my beauty blender once again to blend it into the skin. And afterwards I'm going to set it with the Shade and Light contour palette from Kat Von D. I'm using the yellow banana-ish shade under my eyes. I'm using the Anastasia Glow Kit in the color GLEAM and then Crushed Pearl, and I'm using that as my highlighter. Such a stunning, beautiful, kind of cool toned highlighter. I really like the look of it, and especially for this look because the eye pencil is really cool tone as well. I'm using it on my nose as well and on my cupid's bow. All of that glow though. And I'm also going to be using that one in the inner tear duct area just to really highlight and give that highlight effect. And then I'm using the MAC powder blush called Harmony, and I'm actually using it as kind of like a contour shade, not really a blush shade, because to me it is more of a cool toned brownie shade, and I just really like that. And then I'm going to be using the highlighter once again from Anastasia under my brows just to really give that highlighted effect because I really want it to brighten up. And then I'm using the Art Deco Soft Lip Liner in the color 17. And this one is actually waterproof, so it was a tiny bit stiff in the beginning, but as it warmed up into the skin or into my lips, it actually worked really well, and I love the color of this one. It's a very nice nude. And then I'm going to be using the lipstick from MAC called TANARAMA, which is such a cool frosty lipstick, and I'm just using that in the middle of my lips just to highlight them and give them that glistening effect. All for this makeup tutorial, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it inspirational. I know that this is not really an everyday makeup look, definitely not, but I think for a special event, or if you just want to take some parts of this makeup tutorial, then you could create some really cool makeup looks. I mean, just with that aquamarine or that turquoisey color in the waterline, something like that, it just brings a pop of color and just a little something extra and something different, and I really like that. And hopefully you like it as well, and if you did, please remember to thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel as well. Follow me in my Instagram if you don't do that already. That will make me so happy, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some other makeup tutorials or something like that, let me know in the comment section down below. Give me some ideas because I really want to know what you guys want to see. But that was all. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all to the moon and back and everywhere else.